think it's too late for this guy.
Ooh yeah, baby, Linux gaming. Or has it been all, ooh yeah, or has it been more like, I'll get into that. Wait till the end, there's a plot twist because I'm gonna do the next week different. Let's not wait around, let's jump straight into the thing that you should do right away after installing CachyOS. Let's open up CachyOS, hello, how are you? And go to apps and tweaks. Then we go to install gaming packages, but I've already done that because I'm from the future. And so go to the CachyOS wiki and scroll down to gaming, and then you can see more different options. See, if you use CachyOS Hello, it installs both the meta package and the tools and stores. But there you can pick and select what you want, which is nice, Good job. Now that's done. The next step is just to launch your game and see if everything works. And maybe it does. Hooray! Linux gaming. Yeah, baby. That's when it's yeah, baby. But if it's not like that, if you have issues, head on over to protondb.com and look at the game that you're having issues with. Like I was having issues with CounterStrike. Find the one that I was playing. It says gold. Was it gold? Well, we'll find out. So just scroll down, you see a bunch of different options pending the game that you're looking at, but definitely check that out. One of the things that I had to do for Counter-Strike was to install GameMode. It's in the game. So it's super easy. And also if you check out your game on Proton, many of the people suggest using GameMode. So link in the description. Let's start with Counter-Strike. Look at the FPS up there. It's like 114, 90. I'm standing still. I have an NVIDIA 4090 GPU. Some of the launch options that I started to put in made it super glitchy. Some of it made it a little bit better. Some made it a lot worse. So I'll show you where to put in the launch options. If you don't know, now you know. And I'll put my launch options in the description. One thing that's really annoying about Counter-Strike, it's always rebuilding the shaders. I don't know what's the deal, man. What's the deal, Valve? After hours of being a tinkering Tinkerbell, I finally managed to get this game somewhat okay. And what's this? What's this? Two through the smoke? Such a ninja. The ninja's on the job. And the main thing for me currently is there's no jitteriness, there's no tearing, there's no lag. I know that the FPS is half of what I get in Windows, but so far so good. There's more work to be done. That's kind of what I tell you, future Linux gamers, is that for some games, you're gonna have to be willing to put in the work. A game that was the total opposite experience of Counter-Strike was Dying Light. The only thing that I needed to do was go into properties, select compatibility, and then select Proton CachyOS, and everything was smooth sailing. I'm running all of the games at the highest settings available. And for this game, I was running VSync, but I didn't really need it. I was just trying it out. But everything was super smooth, no lag, nothing jittery, screen sharing, nothing. And so I would say the experience was overall amazing. Another game that I tried that has issues, look at this, is Insurgency. So did not put a lot of time and effort into trying to fix it because sadly, nobody's really playing this game anymore. So it was mostly bots. So I'm just gonna say goodbye, my lover, to this game. If you haven't checked this game out, you should. I highly recommend it. Beyond Hanwell. And it looks stunning. The graphics are amazing. And I didn't have to do anything. No compatibility mode, no launch options, nothing. Look at it. It's stunning. Resident Evil 7, the only thing that I changed is setting the compatibility mode to Proton CachyOS, turn VSync on. It's just super steady at 165 because that's the monitor I was playing this game on. No issues at all, ran buttery smooth, and it's so beautiful. Recommend it. So what's been my experience with CachyOS for the last week? There have been 3 things that have annoyed me on different levels. Number uno, on the annoyance scale is sometimes when I leave the machine and I return to it, the resolution is 640 by 480. And so it kind of feels like I've stepped into the DeLorean and returned to 1992 when I got my first PC. Number 2 on the annoyance scale for you Icelandic people, I updated the kernel, the NVIDIA drivers, I had to step away from the machine, and when I came back, it was totally dead. No response. It was running, it was not in sleep mode, I always turned that off. I could see that the keyboard, the mouse was powered on, but I had to power cycle the machine. And that left me just like a little bit worried because I was updating so many packages, but I came back, it was fine. I just had to rerun the updates. But if I was brand new, that would be concerning for me. So that was number 2. Number 3 is something that I haven't had time to debug, but it's driving me nuts. Brave, I run Brave and it uses K-Wallet, and for whatever reason, I lose all my cookies randomly. So I have to re-log into every site, and that is so annoying. So I have to figure that out. Any notes, hints, leave it in the comment section, but it's driving me insane. Is exclusive gaming on Linux a possibility? Yes, you can. Yes, we can. But the thing is, I would be a hypocrite if I would be saying that I'm doing that, because I was just playing Battlefield 6, the beta. I play CounterStrike on Faceit and games with anti-cheats. And that's the thing with gaming on Linux. It's stupid anti-cheats. So until that's a possibility, I have to dual boot, sadly, because there are games that I want to play that I just can't on Linux. For you out there that say, yes, you can do the anti-cheat on Linux, you just have to tinker toy around. Well, the thing is, I'm not willing to do that with accounts that I've had for ages, years and years and years, and treasure troves of things that I've accumulated, my precious. So I'm not just willing to take that chance. And this is coming from a Linux fanboy. Keep that in mind. It's not all sweet potato pie that goes down smooth. Oh no, oh no. Even with hours of tinkering with Counter-Strike, I'm getting 120, 140, 150 FPS. And in Windows, it's just steady 300 plus. And here's the plot twist at the end. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I am going to switch to an all AMD machine. Yes, you heard it here. I am going to steal my wife's machine and game on it for the next week because I've heard amazing things, amazeballs about AMD and Linux. It's a marriage made in heaven. And so, yes, I'm going to do that because her machine is sweet. It's way better than mine. She has a 9950 X3D CPU, 9070 XT, 64 gigs of DDR5, 6000 megahertz. So it's just, I'm kind of envious. And so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to tell you in the next video how that is going. So, subscribe, like, and all of the above. I appreciate comments and likes and all that because it just sustains me to keep this journey going. And so appreciate you all for watching, and talk to you later. Bye.